Well, hello everybody, my name is Roger and welcome to my channel, Rogers Reads. So today I'm doing a tag video and I'm going to be doing the book Postscript Tag, which was originally created by Adam over at mementomori, and I'll put a link to the original video as well as the tag questions below. Now I know that many people already did this tag at the end of 2018, which is kind of when the tag's meant to be done because it's kind of a wrap up of the books that you read in the current year. But given that I was kind of out of pocket and I'm now playing catch up, I'm doing the tag now. So, but of course this pertains to the books that I read in 2018. So the first question is, the longest book you read this year and the book that took you the longest to finish. So the longest book that I read this year was, I remember that, it was The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson. I know that was as close to 800 pages. This was also the book that took me the longest to finish, as this was my bedside book in which I read 2 chapters every night. It's a little trick that I do with myself, like the big stonkers that are kind of intimidating. Like I keep those by my bedside, and every night I read 2 chapters, and usually within the month and a half, I finish the book. And I usually always end up reading more than 2 chapters because I have a hard time quitting sometimes. So this way those massive chunkers aren't quite so intimidating. Kind of that whole eating an elephant thing. If I tell myself I'll read 1 or 2 chapters a night, then it's doable. Plus, I really find I do enjoy books a lot more after having spent a month or so with the characters. So the next question is a book that you read in 2018 that was outside of your comfort zone. So for this, I'm going to go with The Overstory by Richard Powers. Now, I'm not typically one for literary fiction, especially a large, kind of intimidating novel around the theme of trees. I'm actually trying to get more into literary fiction, however, so stepping outside of my comfort zone, I read this and I really ended up enjoying it. And I can understand why it was shortlisted for the International Man Booker Award. Next question is, how many books did you reread in 2018? So I'm not typically one for rereading books, but I did reread 3 this year. That was Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, and Percy Jackson in the Sea of Monsters. I want to delve more into Rick Riordan's other series, so I wanted to reread the Percy Jackson series beforehand. And I don't think I actually ever finished the Percy Jackson series the first time I read it. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe some of Rick Riordan's other books takes place in the same world as Percy Jackson. So I did want to have those under my belt before starting a new series in the same world. Favorite reread of 2018. Okay, so I could say Harry Potter, but that would be boring. So I'm going to go with Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. I really do enjoy middle grade, and this book is one of my favorites. I love fantasy and mythology, and the world that Mr. Riordan created here is phenomenal. A book that you read the first time in 2018 and look forward to rereading in the future. You know, for this, I think I'm going to go with Scythe by Neal Shusterman. I really, really love this book, and it's one that I'll definitely want to revisit in the future. I actually listened to this on an audiobook as well as the sequel to this, Thunderhead. So the next time I think I'm going to read a physical copy, and I actually want to get myself a physical copy so I own one. Next question, favorite single short story or novella that you read in 2018? You know, I really didn't read any short story collections this year. Maybe I'll have to change that for next year. Does a graphic novel count? If so, I'm going to go with Blue is the Warmest Color by Julie Moreau. I think this clocked in at about 160 pages. Next question, Mass Appeal. A book that you liked and would recommend to a wide variety of readers. For this one, I'm going to go with A Man Called Uwe by Frederick Bachman. I thought that this book was so much fun and with a zany, lovable cast of characters. I definitely would not hesitate to recommend this book to other people, regardless of what your literary tastes are. Next book is Specialized Appeal, a book that you liked but would be hesitant to recommend to just anyone. So for that one, I'm going to go with Edge of the Known Bus Line. Oh, actually, this was a novella, so that would have fitted the novella category. But yeah, Edge of the Known Bus Line, because it is quite graphic and twisted and disturbing, and it definitely is not a novel for everyone. The next one is Reflect on Your Year as a Bookish Content Creator. That's goals met, good bad memories, favorite videos, etc. Well, I was new to BookTube this year. I just started my channel in March. So I spent a good part of the year getting my feet wet and trying to figure out what kind of channel that I wanted mine to be. And I'm not sure if I figured that out even yet, but I'm getting closer. I also connected with a lot of great people this year, which is the best reward of starting a BookTube channel, in my humble opinion. I didn't really establish any goals starting out, but I will do so next year. I'm actually going to be uploading a bookish goals video in the coming days. And the last is Tag Some Fellow Bookish Content Creators. So I know that a lot of the people that I watch have already done this prompt, so I think I'm going to just tag anyone who has not done this. And although it's kind of late to do it already, but maybe not. So anyway, that is it for the book Postscript Tag. As always, I thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate all your support, and I will talk to you in the next video. Roger and out.